Hello and welcome back to visit Fylde Coast. I'm at Abingdon Street at the moment and we're going to take a little walk round. We're going up to Blackpool North Station to catch the tram back to Cleveland, and I'm going to take a little look at some of Blackpool's big regeneration projects because it's weeks since I went up here with my video camera, so I thought we'd go and have a look and see what's happening. So if you're new in these parts, make sure that you have hit the bell for notifications and subscribed, and make sure you give this video a like as well, and we'll go and see what's happening. It's damp and drizzly and very October. We're going to start here at Abingdon Street. Oh, that's a better looking post box. They look much better for painting. You can tell the difference between the for sale and after, can't you? Goodness me. Anyway, so this is the post office. This is the old post office. And you'll notice that it's had its windows boarded up with some steel panels. I have to say that looks a lot tidier. They've tidied all the rubbish up. There's just that one last post box. I wonder what they're doing with that. That does look a mess, doesn't it? All the others are being painted up and that one's being left. If you know the answer to that, just pop a comment underneath. So, newly refurbished, grade 2 listed phone boxes, and I think the building itself's grade 2 listed as well. And you'll know that the plans to turn it into an Indigo hotel have fallen through, which is a shame. Nonetheless, it's been tidied up, and I'm sure something at some point will happen with that building, because it's a big prominent building right in the centre of Blackpool. It does look much better for a tidy, I have to say. I think we'll take a photo. Which brings us up to Abingdon Street Market, and that's been remodelled and revamped in recent years. So when the pandemic struck, obviously the market had to close, and that coincided with its remodelling into a food hall and slots for small businesses. So we've got creative space at the entrance, and then there's stalls as you come in. I particularly like that mushroom. I think it's lovely, that mushroom. So you've got little stalls selling artisan and quirky and different things. There's a little button up. There's a scary looking chicken.
No.
So if you want somewhere for your small business, that's a good place to start. So this is the remodelled market, which is a nice popular space for people to eat and drink. It's mid-afternoon, so it's not exactly packed because it's not mealtime. So there's food businesses around the edge where you can get your food, and then bars over there at the other side. So that's well worth a visit. And then it brings us to Edward Street. So this is the back of the post office. Edward Street's had a lot of work done to it. All the shops have had the shop fronts remodelled. Liar's Bar coming soon. This is the old Cedar Tavern, which has been completely remodelled. Upstairs is Airbnb, so that's holiday accommodation, and very nice it is too. And downstairs they've just been waiting for an occupant for the bar. So this is Cedar Square. This is one of the Illuminations projects. Oh, I'm going to come here one day as well. This is one of the light pole installations. Lancashire jackets, we've vlogged that one. I've done number 5. We came to Stefani's the other day. We've even got a fountain running for you. I think Stefani's are knocking through into next door from what I saw on Facebook. I know they had a chicken place, didn't they, next door? And I think they're knocking through to make it bigger. And then they've got more space. Obviously St John's Square. And then we're getting up to the sort of Talbot Road end of town. I'll just put my hood down. I can't hear myself talk properly. I think it's stopped raining for a minute. So this is where all the sort of big investments taking place, and all the big office projects and things. And it's, as I said, it's a few weeks since I came up here, so I'm assuming it's going to look a little bit different to when I last visited. So I'm going up to the tram stop, and I thought I might as well walk round this way, and we'll go and have a look and see what's occurring. And at least it's stopped. At least it stopped raining. Smell that little dog. Oh, there's a little post here with a little light on it. What does that mean? That looks new. Can't remember saying that before. Any ideas, anybody? I think it's the wrong way around, isn't it? If it's pointing to Blackpool Tower, it's pointing wrong way. Anyway, so this building up here is recently reopened and refinished. This is now called the Robinson. So this is a cheese-shaped building on this corner, and the council have recently refurbished it all. It's been covered in scaffolding for forever, and they've refurbished it all and reopened it as the Robinson, which Robinson is the former borough architect. So it's been restored sympathetically, and inside there is a business suite upstairs, so the rooms upstairs above the downstairs level are co-working offices, meeting room, etc. It's the first time I've seen this uncovered. That looks nice. And they've, as I said, they've restored all the original facade, so it's got all the original tiles and the original style and design of the building. So instead of whapping them off and putting something brand new and modern on, it's been repaired. This is the entrance, and it's original Art Deco style. Very nice. I don't know. Let me stand back and then you can see it properly. Very nice. Shall we go? I'll tell you what, we'll go this way. So this is the Regent straight in front of us, which is fascinating. If you've not been in here yet, you desperately need to go in. It's a, well, what would you call it? They describe it as an antiques and collectors centre, but they literally have got everything in there. It's pretty much all second hand. Ideal on a day like this because you can spend ages just marching round and browsing. Really, really interesting. Oh, isn't that lovely? Look at that for a pretty dress. So as you can see, it's a cheese-shaped building that goes round the back. So this is Cookson Street, which is well known for being dodgy. But every town's got one. Every town's got its own equivalent of a Cookson Street. So these shop units will all be available for rent and available for hire. This is the Blackpool Council print shop. So if you've got print you want doing, you can get that done there. And then round here, there's even more building and even more shop units. So at the moment it looks a bit grim round here, and that's because it's all being redeveloped and regenerated. So just up here, just at the back of this no entry sign, all these buildings are coming down, and that's where the new multiversity is going to go. And they've already started demolishing, so I'm going to go across and we're going to go and have a look. I'm expecting to see a gap. Yes, there is a gap. Wowzer. Oh, they've started demolishing this as well, look. I thought they were taking them down. So this red brick building is, of course, the new Department for Work and Pensions. That's the disability place. Shall we go down this one or the next one? It's this block, all of this, and then all of that block that are being knocked down. Road closed, access only. It always amazes me when they start knocking buildings down, like up here. You can see people's wallpaper and plug sockets and traces of a life and a world once gone by and once disappeared. So I would guess that this is going to be a car park if I were a betting woman. But it's definitely going to look better when they get rid of that, that's for sure. So all these businesses have relocated. Tower Models has gone on to Devonshire Road. Is it Devonshire Road? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? As you go down to the bottom end of town, that's going to look so much better. I mean, there's a sign on that one just up there. It says Craven Terrace, 1873. They don't owe anybody anything, do they? It's time they were knocked down, I think. I mean, they're not fit for a modern age, are they? Let's face it. So this block straight in front of us is all coming down as well. Oh, right, they are knocking about. This is where you get your view. And down the come, bit by bit by bit. See if we can line up to a slot. So they're obviously starting at that end. We perhaps might ought to go and have a look round that top end. And it's all starting to disappear. Here comes the digger. I think we'll go for a walk round that top way. You get a better view up there. This is the old Hop pub, which is now a dentist's. Beautiful building that. I'm really pleased that they didn't knock it down. And then round the dentist, they've remodelled all of the public realm and made that look really nice. There's a little white picket fence appeared because there's a light pole installation on the grass. So they've obviously fenced it off to stop people from walking in it. So you can see better from here, I think, just about what they're doing. Let's have a walk up here. So this is phase 1 of Talbot Gateway, the Sainsbury's supermarket, and this is the back of Bickerstaff Square. So this is the council offices, and there are Blackpool College buildings in there and various other different public sector departments. So these houses are all coming down. So the Multiversity is a posh name for a building which delivers all kinds of, now I can never remember which one it is. I think it's higher education. So once you get past 18, that's my understanding. It's definitely not school kids. And I don't think it's for 16 to 18 year olds either. Could be wrong. Oh, have they got a fence all the way around the back? No, I need to go to that gateway, don't I? I'll have a walk round to the gateway. It looks totally different already. What's it? And as somebody said to me, you get round here and you could be in Manchester. Spoil Sports, they've got their fence covered up. I mean, they'll have done it for dirt, to be fair. But there's a little hole here. See the peek through this little hole. Wow. That looks different, doesn't it? That looks very different. There's a bloke on my right hand side here making a noise. He's going to be thinking he's been spied on. If he's clocked me. So this is phase 1 of Talbot Gateway and this, the supermarket. This is, where are we? This is phase 3, the DWP building. And straight in front of us is Holiday Inn, which is phase 2. And then the Multiversity is phase 4. And just to the right hand side is the new MOD building, which is phase 5. That was a clatter. What they're doing in there. That's obviously a depot for some clobber. This is the trouble when you start developing in the city centre. There's nowhere to put anything. It's obviously a yard. Did that gate open all on its own? This has obviously been a horse. I mean, I want to know why that's acceptable, but yet you've got to clean your dog muck up. It's just as mucky and revolting, isn't it? And this is Bickerstaff Square. And that's another light pole installation. Oh, wow! Not about with that, that's the MOD building. Goodness, that's coming along quick. They're building it like they did the DWP. Putting the concrete piers in and then they build the steelwork, they put the steelwork on it. Wow, that's flown up. That's flown up since I last came round here. Let's just walk down to the corner and have a look through the fence. So this is going to be a top secret MOD place. The guy at the council said to me, there's absolutely no way on this earth I would ever get you in there. Which is a shame. Never mind. Wow, they have knocked about. Goodness me. So they've got the concrete. I would imagine that's the lift shaft. That's a crane and a half, that, isn't it? That looks like another lift shaft here starting to be built, or either that or it's the sectional concrete bit. Wowza. And it's right at the side of the railway station. As you can see, there is a train parked there. So you come out to Blackpool North Station, main entrance. And if you want a tram, you just pop to the underpass there, which takes you underneath the Holiday Inn and takes you straight to the tram station, which is where we're going next. So it's all starting to come together. It's just slow. The big regeneration projects, and they're not all going to happen immediately and overnight. It's a big area. It's a big area. But it's all starting to come together. Looks totally different to what it did 10 years ago, that's for sure. Railside is worth a visit. Under there they do food, real ale, all that kind of stuff. Thank you. And then of course the Holiday Inn. Talbot Road car park used to be the old bus station, which I can remember going in there as a kid, and it was a grim and miserable place. It was horrible. And then when you come around this corner, You go down the steps to the tram station, and there's parking here as well. So you can catch a tram here, which will take you either south to Stargate, or I'm going north to Cleveland, but they go all the way down to Fleetwood. Let's see which one this is. Is this my tram? Is this my tram, or is this another tram? I think it might be a Fleetwood tram. See if it's got a name on the front. No, is it tech? Right, we're going to have a look. Nope, it's going to Stargate, so I'm going in Greg's, and I'm going to get a hot chocolate to take on the tram with me. So I hope you've enjoyed that little update, and until next time, we will see you later. Bye for now.